um, Hello, everyone. Um, Welcome, welcome back. Um, um, as you have noticed, for the past few days, a bit over a week, I've been absent, haven't streamed, and there's a reason for that. That is why I've decided to um talk with you today here. Unfortunately, there's something I need to tell you. Something that some of you might not do not want to hear. Will not want to hear. And overall, in general, just there is something that YouTubers usually don't talk about, since it is considered to be a pretty heavy topic. It is quite hard to talk about. But I don't wanna keep this a secret any longer, cause I respect you and I think you should know this as my viewers. And I don't wanna keep this a secret any longer. No, I want to just drag this out for as long as I can, so I will try to um I'll try to be as straightforward as possible, and I'm just going to say that I am now I am now a mother. Oh, these three little cute girls! Look at them! Look at how cute they are! Aren't they just the cutest? Right? Hold on. How do I? Oops. Wait. Oh no, did I mess this up? Wait, how do I? Excuse me, I wanna get myself back. Here we are! Here we are! Okay, let's go. You know what? Let's go here instead. Yeah! I am now a mother. Not an actual one though. Yeah, not an actual one. Don't worry. I don't know why you would worry though, but yeah, just so you know, I am not. I feel like yeah, I'm not ready for that just yet. I'm not ready for that. Anyway, here they are. I will show you the pictures a bit later, but all you gotta know for now is that's how they look like. They are very cute, and I'm so proud to be a mother of 3. Not 1 or 2, 3. 3 little children. Oh no, my ears are flying away. Yeah. I am still single though. But I do have 3 children now. Yeah. 3 little daughters that are just so adorable, so cute, and I couldn't wait any longer. I had to share with you guys. I love them so much. Okay, unfortunately, I don't really have any good pictures because they are so fast and they keep running. I am a single mother of 3 little toddlers. That's awful, I know. What a awful fate. You know what? How about I'll introduce you to them one at a time. And yeah, by the way, I do have 3 mice because you can't keep female mice by themselves or in pairs because they get bored and depressed. They're very social animals. They need to live in groups. So yeah, I have 3. And let me show you the oldest one. Oh, okay. Why is the picture so big? Okay, hold on. Why is it? Look at how big she is. Okay, this is the first girl. It's kind of hard to see, but her fur is very dark brown chocolate-like color. Here it kind of looks like it's gray, but it's actually brown. It's like dark chocolate brown. Look at her. So, this is the oldest girl. I am not very sure of her age. But I think she's about 4 to 5 weeks old. So she's still very young. She's still a child, but she's the oldest one. Yeah, she is. Well, you can't tell that she's the oldest one, because the younger girls keep following her around, as well as she's the one who eats the most. And she's also the one who eats all the proper stuff they boast. So with mice, you know, they usually eat tons of different. Does she have a name? Yeah, she does. She does. Hold on, she does. They all have. Don't worry. Yeah, so with mice food, I make food for my mice myself, as a lot of people actually do, because it's kind of hard to find anything good in stores or anything like that. It's very hard to find good food for them. So usually people just make it themselves, and they balance everything out themselves. But yeah, and so of course in my mix I have a bit of my ears. They are from a different model, that's why they're kind of wobbly and all over the place. Yeah, so they usually, so what I do is half of the stuff that they have there, most of the stuff actually is pallets, different type of seeds and flower pallets, dried flower pallets, dried berries and stuff, all the good stuff with all the vitamins, protein, what else do they need, fiber, all that kind of stuff, right? But then we also have stuff like flower seeds and sugar-free Cheerios and stuff like that. That is not as healthy, but you know, you gotta have some treats there as well, because they will not want to eat just the boring kind of food. And she's the one who eats the most of the healthy food that I give them. She eats the pallets, she eats the flowers, she eats everything that is good for her. And like the other two girls, I can't stop munching on the Cheerios. They really like Cheerios for some reason. Yeah, I mean, she likes them as well, but not as much as the other girls, because she actually knows what she needs to eat. Yeah, her favorite place is the wheel. She can't use the wheel because it's a bit too big for her. Yeah, because the minimum size wheel for mice is about 20 centimeters in diameter, so it is pretty big. And since they are very young girls, they are very small, they can barely move it because they're so light. And yeah, so she just sits there. Sometimes she sits behind the wheel, sometimes she sits inside of the wheel, sometimes she sits on top of the wheel, and then she doesn't know how to get down. It took them some time to figure out that they can just get down by going to the back of the wheel, where there is a this thing that holds everything together, and they can just get down Because before that, they actually fell once or twice from it, which is okay because the height wasn't that big. They're okay, but yeah, I'm glad they learned. Because if they would continue falling from it, I would remove the wheel. Unfortunately, because they turned that wheel into an entire nest. I'm not sure that they know what the wheel is used for. I doubt that they know, but yeah. This is the oldest girl. Her name is 𝖼🢣, like the main character from 𝖼🢧. Let me just... I guess why not? I'll also pull out the picture of the girl she's named after. Where is it? Here it is. And this is... I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna take a picture from Steam. Yeah. Ow. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, so this is 𝖼🢣, right, from 𝖼🢧, and this is who she's named after. Yeah, I really like to name animals after actual names. I do find it cute when the pets are named after other stuff like flowers or just have some cute names. But I personally like to give animals actual human names. I don't know, I just feel like since they are real things and they deserve respect, I feel like it's only fair if I'll call them by actual names. Yeah. In my entire life, I can't think of a single pet that didn't have an actual name. Like a human name. Yeah. So this is 𝖼🢣. You have noticed she has brown fur, just like 𝖼🢣 from 𝖼🢧, as well as she is like the oldest sisters for the two girls, and 𝖼🢣 in the game is also the oldest sister. So yeah, I feel like the name really fits her. Alright, our next girl is... Okay, so the picture isn't a very high quality one. I'm sorry for that. There she is. Yeah, hold on. Let me make it a bit smaller. So this is the other girl. She is gray with white circle spots all over her. She reminds me of the horse. Of a horse type. Hold on. Let me just try and look for an example. What are they called again? Okay. I can't seem to find any. Okay, this one seems like the best. The best example I could find. Hold on. Yeah. This is like the... I mean, it's not she's not exactly that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. she kind of reminds me of these kind of horses, and that's why I picked her in the first place. By the way, I did buy them from a breeder. I did not go to any sort of pet store. Thankfully, we don't have any pet stores here that sell mice. Because, you know, I would feel bad for them. And, I don't think that I will be able to, you know, control myself and hold myself from buying them, because you should never buy animals from pet stores. But yeah, it would have been very hard for me if I saw a mouse in a pet store. Anyway, yeah. She's the most shy one out of all of the girls. She really likes to sleep. She likes to hide. She likes to sit in, yeah, she really likes to hide. Likes to stay away from all the attention and stuff. She's very shy. She's very shy, very sleepy as well. I am pretty sure she's sleeping right now. To be fair, all of them are sleeping right now because it is in the middle of the day, and they usually are active in the morning and in the evening. But my mice, they are actually mostly active at night. Even though they aren't nocturnal, they really like to bury their tunnels in the middle of the night. And then they probably turn on the audio. Hi! Hi, new Trunklings! Welcome! Welcome, new Trunklings. That was so loud. I got so scared. Anyway, yeah, and then they squeak in the middle of the night at each other because the tunnel is so small they can't all fit in there. And I wake up and I need to go and check if they are okay, because sometimes they do squeak at each other. If they, maybe somebody like accidentally tapped the other mouse and they are like squeaking at each other, and it's not a problem really, right? Since nobody gets hurt, they're okay with it. They completely forget what happened seconds after it happened. But I always get so worried, especially in the middle of the night. Imagine you finally fell asleep and then you wake up to the screams of your children. The first thing you'll think of is something is happening, somebody is hurt. I need to go check if everybody is okay, and everybody is always okay. Yeah, and I basically just wake up for no reason. Yeah. Every single time they squeak, even for a little bit, it always gives me a heart attack. Because I'm worried, what if something happened? What if something happened? What if somebody got hurt or something like that? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they squeak just to communicate with each other. Something serious, but I always get so worried. So, this other girl's name is, Hilda, because I tried to think of any, oh, sorry, I forgot that it's turned on. I wanted to close the, tab in my Mommy themed browser. Anyway, yeah, so, I just wanted to think of a Scandinavian name. This is the first one I came up with. I was like, why not? So her name is Hilda. She is very, very shy and very sleepy. And yeah, now for the last girl, the third one. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have a picture of her. did you? Okay, okay. So here's the picture of all three of them. Here's Hilda on the swing, and here's 𝖼🥧, and here is the last girl. Okay, hold on. Let me just make it smaller of your mouse, but there's thankfully I don't have any cat. I only have a dog that couldn't care less about them. Yeah, I'm not even sure if she knows that there are other animals in this house now. I think she doesn't care at all. If she even knows, again, if she even knows that they are there. I don't think that she knows. Okay, so here's the last one. It's kind of hard to see because of the quality and the lighting, but her fur is kind of the same color as my hair. She has this pale orange, pale blonde, orange yellow kind of fur, and she has this little diamond on her forehead, which is so cute. When I saw her, I couldn't resist. I had to get her. And overall, I don't know why, but I have a soft spot for specifically mice that have white and caramel or orangish kind of fur. I don't know why. What is it about them that I like so much? But I guess because my hair is white and orange, or not orange, blonde, pale orange, pale blonde. Yeah, so maybe that's why. Yeah, I like mice that look like me. I suppose. So this is the third girl. She is the most active one. She loves to roam around, look at stuff, sniff all the stuff. She's very active during the day, during the night. I have no idea when she sleeps and how she gets all her energy. She gets it from. I mean, to be fair, right now I'm pretty sure right now she is sleeping. Actually, it's actually been my first time seeing her sleep because she's so active all the time. Yeah. So her name is Freya. Freya. It's like the goddess. Cause I love Freya. In the mist, I like Freya. So I had to name her after one of my favorite goddesses. Overall, I really love I don't know how to pronounce it properly in English. Vanaheim. I really like it, so... And I like all of its residents, including Freya. Yeah. So, I named her after my favorite goddess. From Miss. And here they are, all of them together. I don't have a picture of the entire enclosure. But again, you can look at half of it. I can see her right now! She woke up! She just woke up! Yeah, my table is facing the cage, actually, so I can see them from here, and she woke up! And she's trying to get into the triangular hammock-like thingy. Aww. She's so cute. Okay, no, she got on the wheel now. Oh no. Oh no, please don't fall from the wheel. Freya, please don't fall from the wheel. And she doesn't know how to get down. And now she's confused because she got onto the wheel, but she doesn't know how to get down. So please don't fall. There is a stick right there. You can get onto the stick. Or onto the little house. I know you can't see it from in this picture. It's on the other side of the enclosure. Yeah, she's on the wheel right now. Can you get down from the wheel, please? Please. Yeah, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Can you please get down? Okay, she's using the ropes. Okay, she's getting down. She's okay. See these ropes? That go across the enclosure. That's what she used to get down. I'm so happy she. I'm always so worried. I always get so worried when they get onto the wheel because they're just they don't know how to get down after that. They're okay though. They are okay. Everything is fine. Everything is great. Please don't scare me like that. I know she's probably in one of the tunnels because I can't see her anymore. Yeah, they did dig a lot of tunnels in there. You can see. This was a picture from the day I got them, so you kinda can't really see any tunnels because they didn't. Yeah, they haven't made any that day. But then, the entire night, the entire first night, they've been doing nothing but burying. I'm making tunnels in the bedding, and now they have an entire system, which is so complicated. I'm still not sure if I know about all of the exits and entrances. I'm pretty sure there are some that I don't know exist because I just can't see them. Because they, yeah, like today I've discovered three new entrances. One behind the wheel, another one behind the water bowl, and the other one behind this little clay-like house that is under the swing that I actually made myself just for them. That's why it doesn't look very good. You can't really see from the picture, but it doesn't look very good. But it works as a house for them, so that's fine. Hi, also hello, welcome. Yeah. Ah, these are my babies. These are my my daughters. All three of them. I finally managed to set everything up, so now I have them. And unfortunately, they are still very shy, and they are, maybe because of their young age, maybe because they weren't handled properly by the breeder. Either way, they aren't very good at. They aren't very tame. They are pretty scared every time I put my arm in the enclosure. So it'll take some time for them to get used to me. So unfortunately, I won't be able to have a handcam stream with them anytime soon. Real mice. These are real mice. These are real mice. Yes, they are. They are the cutest little girls. I'm getting so happy talking about them that my ears are just flying. Starting to fly. Yeah, these are real mice, of course they are. By the way, the younger girls, they are about 4 weeks old. So it will take probably about a month or two for them to grow up to their normal size. This is actually one of the reasons why I am not trying to touch them that much, even though I should, because I want to take them. I want them to get used to my hands. I want them to get used to being held. Obviously, I will not. Once they will get used to it, I will not force them, to sit on my hand if they don't want to. But I just want them to be less scared of me and when I grab them. But the problem is that I'm scared because they are so tiny. Since they are pretty young, they haven't grown to their normal sizes, so they are very, very small. That's why I'm so worried of taking them because I'm worried that I might squeeze them a little bit too hard or something like that. So I don't really want to touch them, even though I know that I should. I should kind of try and interact with them. Old house. One for game. I take damage. Ah, that is so cute. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. By the way, these are fancy mice. At first, I really wanted to get deer mice, but unfortunately, since they do live longer. I mean, fancy mice, like all the other mice, they live about 2 years. For about 2 years, when the deer mice, they live, I'm pretty sure, up to 4 years, which is a bit longer. So I kinda wanted them, but I couldn't find any breeders or even nowhere. I couldn't find any sort of place where I could buy them. Nothing, so I had to buy the epi anti-mice instead, which is fine. I mean, unfortunately, I won't be able to spend as much time with them, but it's fine. Yeah. And for anybody who actually knows how to take care about mice, don't worry. I have about... Okay, let's think of all the stuff that you should definitely have as a mouse or an owner. So first of all, I do have a lot of bedding, as you can see. About 10 centimeters. So they have enough space to make tunnels and stuff, as well as hide their food and all that. I do have a wheel that is, again, as I said, it's 20 centimeters big, so the minimum, not the minimum, it's like the kind of size you should have. It's either 20 or bigger. You can have smaller ones. Are you sure those are mice? But that's cute. I really like big ears on rodents. They're very cute. Yeah, so the wheel is 20 centimeters big, and as I said, they are a little bit too small to use it just yet. Also, it is a wooden wheel, so yeah. I mean, you can use a plastic one if you want. So it's not really a problem as long as it's a good quality one. If it's a plastic one, there's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer the wooden ones because they are. I really like enclosures that are more natural looking. You know, the ones that have a lot of, most of the stuff there is made out of cardboard, wood, all that kind of stuff. Nothing plastic, nothing like that. So the wheel, it's also a wooden wheel. Which, I mean, if you had mice before and you used wooden wheel, you know that they like to scratch the inner part of it, and my mice do that as well, so I might actually take the wheel out since they don't really use it anyway. Hi! Hello, new junklings. Oh, I just noticed. Welcome. There's like 3 more junklings here now. Welcome. Yeah, so they are eating the wheel basically. But it's fine, it's fine. Alright, what else? Right, so the tank itself is a bit bigger than 20 gallons. And it is a pretty small tank. It's still Well, Dumbo. Wait, hold on. Really? Wait. Wait. Wait, they are real. Ooh, their ears are so big. Their ears are so big. Oh wow. Oh, by the way, Faye is running around again. I'm pretty sure she's eating some. No, she's not. What is she doing? Okay, she became very active. I guess after she had a nap, she's very active now, and she's braiding the bedding into the wheel. I mean, I guess she's trying to make a nest inside of it. What is she doing? What are you doing? I think she's trying to make a nest. So she grabbing all of the bedding to like. Oh, it's so cute. Also, by the way, I have two types of bedding. The aspen one as the main bedding, and the other one is, it's kind of like paper towels, but specifically for mice. I forgot how they're called. But they're very fluffy, and they are being used mostly for like to make nests and stuff. So I guess what she's doing right now, she is trying to find the soft bedding in the aspen one. Yeah. This is so cute. Oh, she dug so far. Oh, she's at the bottom of the tank. Oh, wow. What is she doing? I wish I could show you. I have no idea what she's doing. Now she's stuck. Oh no, never mind. She's okay. Okay, she found a very long shaving and she's bringing it to her nest. That's so cute. Hello, welcome. So, I didn't miss much. I'm just introducing my new little daughters to the tavern. Okay, can you stop doing that, please? Can you stop digging so much? There's no bedding left. You can't dog any further. This is the bottom of the aquarium. It's the bottom of the tank. You can't dog further. You can't. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, she ran away. And she ran away. I'm pretty sure she's in a tunnel now. Yeah. As I said, Faye is the most active one out of all three, even more active than the oldest girl. Alright, anyway, so the tank is about 20 gallons. So, which is not very nice. It would have been better if it was bigger, but since the mice are, as I said, they are very young, they're little babies. They are way smaller than the adult mice are, and they still have time to grow up. The size of the enclosure is actually fine to them, but I will have to buy a bigger one in a few weeks. And I am planning to buy a 50-gallon one, the very big one, and I might actually get a fourth mouse. Then I'm not sure, but yeah, once they grow up, of course I've gotta move them into a bigger enclosure, where they'll feel a bit better. No sleep? Like a lot? I mean, they usually sleep in a... how do I even describe it? Okay, what are you doing? What is she doing? Hold on, this is my first time seeing her lay in her bag. Is she okay? Oh, she's okay, but she's very reactive right now. I have no idea what Frey is doing. This one. I don't know. Now she's laying on her back, trying to munch on a string. Why are you doing on this like rope kind of thingy? I guess because it's soft. They have a lot of chew toys, by the way, so I have no idea what she chew on that instead. But yeah, she's fine. She is, right? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. I just gotta check on her. Okay. Up, and she's fine. Just as I was about to stand up, she got fuck. She got. Okay, she's fine. She's fine. Okay. I guess she's the little troll who likes to troll me, because she's the one who squeaks in the middle of the night for no reason, just so that I will wake up, get all scared because what if something happened? What if somebody got hurt? And then I come up to the tank and I see that she's completely fine, and she squeaked for no reason. Yeah. She's a little troll. this little mouse. Yeah. I don't really want to make a favorite, but I do really like Rhea. Yeah, she has the most personality so far, but again, they've been here. I've had them only for a few days, so they might show the other girls might show their personalities a bit later, because maybe they are just a bit more shy than Freya, because Freya is a little troll who doesn't care about anyone except for herself and pranking everyone. By the way, she's very friendly as well. She likes to hang out with both girls, with Hilda and 𝖼🢣. Especially with 𝖼🢣, she likes to follow her a lot. I guess because she's older, and Sophia tries to follow her and mimic her. Let's see, not the black one. She was just sleeping. Man. Yeah. Actually, at first when I just got them, every time they would go still, I would get so scared because I saw how nervous they are, and I thought that they might have some kind of heart attack or something because of how worried they were. Yeah, so I was very scared every single time they would stop moving much, and I would be like, oh my gosh, oh no, they are dying. No, they're just... Oh no. Wi-Fi Kun! Wi-Fi Kun, are we okay? Wi-Fi Kun. Very good, okay. Yeah. So every time they went still, I was very worried. What if something happened? But no, they just went still because they wanted to. Now I don't mind. Now I don't really pay attention to them as much, which is good for me and for them, because I don't want to give them too much attention because that would stress them out a lot. I just want to give them some time to get used to the new environment, and maybe in a week, once they grow a little bit bigger, I'll try to interact more with them so that they will get used to me and my hands and me picking them up and stuff. Yeah. Oh, and what else? What else? Hold on. Right, the food that I give him. Let me also talk a little bit about the food. So as I said, I do give them Cheerios with no sugar, as well as hold on, how's it called? I forgot. Buckwheat, dried mulberries, dried hibiscus petals. Oh, I forgot the names of the other things. I also give them the, oh, what's it called? Oats. Yeah. And I forgot how it's called. It starts with L, I'm pretty sure. Lentils? Is that how they're called? Hold on. No, that's not how they're called, right? No! Lentil is a bridge! Wait, what? No, I forgot how they're called. Anyway, yeah, so I give them different kind of seeds and stuff. Which one is the laziest? Nobody, but I would say that Hilda is pretty sleepy and shy, and she doesn't move as much. She isn't as active as everybody else. And she isn't as active. But I wouldn't call her lazy. She's a sweet young little mouse baby. Yeah. And I think that is all you should know. At least the people who actually know how to take care of mice. I'm just telling it to them so that they won't worry. I know how to care for them. I did my research. I've actually Wi-Fi cone, why are you dying? Wi-Fi cone, please. Okay, I think we are back. Yeah, so I did my research. I've been preparing everything for about 4 or 5 months. So it's not like I impulse bought them. I've obviously took time to prepare everything. So yeah, they're in a good hands. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the lid, I made the lid myself. With of course, with some help, but I did make the lid, and it's very secure one. Mice will not escape, don't worry. But they did come very close. Because I mean, thankfully, because the lid is good, they couldn't actually get out of the tank, but they got right to the top of it. Right to the top of the tank. And I can actually show it to you. So you see how there are ropes here. So they would climb onto these ropes all the way to the very top of the enclosure. And they would sit there and smell and like sniff and stuff, and I would get so worried every time. Yeah, actually Hilda, by the way, Hilda was the first one to do that. Which is very unexpected from her, from somebody who's very shy. And isn't as curious as everyone else. She was the first one to discover a way to get all the way to the top of the enclosure. Yeah. Alright, what else could I tell you about them? Do you have any questions, by the way? I don't know why you would know. You probably came here to hear the announcement, and the announcement is that I have babies now. I'm a mother now. That's the announcement. Yeah. But now that you're here, now that you're staying here because of the cute mice, I wonder if anybody has any questions. Found a gap to escape. Thankfully, again, the lid is very well made. Okay, and Wi-Fi icon is... oh no. Oh no. Alright, okay, we're back. Yeah, so, thankfully because the lid is so well made, actually they will never be able to escape. Which is good, but yeah, once they will get a bit more comfortable with me, once they'll get used to me, I'll actually I'm planning to let them out of the cage sometimes. I will make a little space for them in my room where I would be able to put them and they'll roam around and stuff. Unfortunately, because of the dog, I am very worried, but I can't just close the door, so that will be fine. But yeah, for now, because they're so scared of me, I don't wanna. I just wanna let them be. It calls and destroy them. It is true. It is true. Although hamsters are pretty smart as well. They can easily get out of the cages, which usually is because the cage is too small and they're very desperate to get more space, unfortunately. Because hamsters are actually way harder to take care of than mice. They need bigger enclosure. I am not sure how big the minimum is, but they need big cage. Yeah. You need a lot of space to run around and stuff and dig and stuff. It's unfortunate that people still keep them in these small cages that obviously they're gonna try and escape out of them. I mean, I would have done the same thing if I was kept in a closet instead of a proper room. Yeah. I'm glad my mice got a normal enclosure. I don't wanna brag or anything like that. I'm just happy that I am actually able to provide them with good care. That I actually know how to take care of them, that's why I am so worried that if I will see a mouse being sold in a pet store, I am very, very worried I'll not be able to ignore her. I'll ignore them. Yeah. Which isn't very good again, because you shouldn't really buy animals from pet stores. Guys, even though the animal does, even though yeah they are being captive, how do I even say it? So I know that like it's they will be in very like they are being kept in very bad conditions. Okay, no, Wi-Fi, please. Can you not die on me right now when I'm talking about something serious? Okay, thank you for returning. Anyway, yeah. So I know it's hard. It's kind of hard to just let them, be in this very awful conditions. But at the same time, if you will buy them, that will only mean that for the bad stores at least, it will mean that, well, it's working. People are buying these animals, so we gotta sell more, which is again a problem. And it's better if somebody will be, and we need to sacrifice someone, but for the good of all the other animals. So yeah, but again, that's the problem. I know that I need to let them. I know that I can't just have them be there by themselves in these poor conditions, but I can't just let them be there forever. Because the problem is, at least in the bad stores, they're at least somewhat knowledgeable about how, they know at least some basic care. And the problem is, people who the mouse can't get bought by somebody who doesn't know anything at all about how to keep them. That's what I'm worried about. Because, I mean, again, if somebody who knows how to take care of mice will not buy mouse from a pet store. But you know who will? You know who doesn't know that you shouldn't buy mice from pet stores? People who actually don't know how to care for them. That's the problem. That's like, they're either gonna be in awful condition. They're gonna either live in awful conditions in the pet store, or they're gonna live in awful conditions outside of the pet store. And I don't know which one is worse. Yeah. And I mean, now that I think about it, yeah, it's awful either way. And that's the problem, because in the worst case scenario, the mouse will get bought either way. But instead of going to somebody who actually knows how to take care of them, it will go to somebody who doesn't. So, on one hand, you don't want to buy them, but if they're gonna be bought either way, to me personally, I feel like it will be better if it will get bought by somebody who actually knows how to take care of them. Will be able to give them a proper life. Yeah. Okay, I feel like we went a little bit off topic. I know I'm sad. I know I'm a little bit sad. Yeah. But I mean, it is true. If I will see a mouse in the pet store, I can't guarantee that I will try to try my best to not buy it. Yeah. Again, and the problem is, the other problem is that when you buy a mouse from a pet store, they can be either pregnant or sick. They might have maybe some respiratory issues, or there might actually be a wrong sex, because sometimes stores can't even sex animals properly, as well as, again, what else? Well, yeah, they can get sick. They might be sick and very scared of humans, all that stuff. And obviously, in that case, it will be 100% better if person who knows how to take care for them could take them. Which, yeah, if I was a pregnant one or a sick one, then maybe I wouldn't actually be able to get them, because I don't really have much experience with mice, and even though I know a lot, I don't know much about how to take care for sick mice or pregnant mice. Even though maybe in the far future, if I will have the money, the time, the space, the knowledge to breed them, I actually try. Because I love mice very much, and I wish I could actually breed them, but I might not. I'll see. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I would rather choose to rescue a pregnant female than just breed them myself, because I feel like if I want baby mice, it would be better if I rescued someone instead, and I'll have the babies and I'll actually be saved. But I'm not even sure if how do I even say it? Yeah, mice aren't very popular here. How do I say it? I think I've lost track of my thoughts. Yeah. Oh, right. So the mice aren't very popular here, so I mean a good thing. But yeah, that's why. Thankfully, I don't really. There's nobody is needed to be rescued. Nobody's needed to be saved. Thankfully, everyone is living their happy, nice lives. So, but we'll see. Like in the future, if something like that happens, I wish I would really love to help. Yeah. Okay, now we are talking about sad stuff only, which is not good. We should stop talking about sad stuff. Also, Freya is back into her. What's it called? It's like a triangular hammock-like thing, and she's in there right now. And she is trying to chew on a nut. Okay, she stopped. Yeah, I don't know why she's chewing on that when she has so many chew toys. She has a corn thing, which is an actual corn, by the way. It doesn't have like actual corn in it or anything like that, so don't worry. But yeah, she has a corn thingy. She has lots of balls, lots of other chew toys. She has all these ropes she could chew on. I can even see them chew on the houses sometimes. But you decide to chew on that instead. Why? Why are you doing this? Why is she doing that? Oh, that is pretty much it. I have no idea what else to say, and I think that is. Oh, but yeah, I really hope that maybe in a few months. I mean, I do have some houses for them, but they mostly make their own house. Yeah, they are smart. Anyway, yeah. So that is all. That is all what I wanted to say. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to tell you. Yeah, I don't think so. And Yeah, I really hope that in a few months I will be able to actually have a handcam stream with them. That would have been very nice. Although I do think that I will have to be bare hand for that. Don't really wanna do. I wish I could wear my gloves either way. Maybe I'll wear the winter gloves, you know, the fluffy ones. Yeah. Instead of the ones I usually wear. Yeah. Alright. Well, because they're very they smell very bad and stuff, and mice are very they're very gentle, they're like very whatever. No, those are only females, no males in there. No, not yet, not yet. At least. Yeah. Alright, anyway, I think that is all I wanted to say again. Thank you so much everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you for not getting mad for what I've done. Thank you for not getting mad at me for becoming a mother. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, and have a great day. And I'm gonna have a time day as well as my mice. Hopefully they'll have a great day, I'm sure. Thank you so much for coming, everyone, and listening to me, and yeah, see you hopefully soon. Yeah, I couldn't stream this entire week because I was preparing everything for the mice, but now that I finally finished all the preparations and I got the mice, I'll be more free and I'll actually be able to stream. Alright everyone, yeah. Thank you so much for coming, and have a great day.